special meaning for you, given your Colorado time?
Yeah, it does. It does. I coached 3 years there with Coach Mack and that staff, and great man, great tradition at Colorado. This rivalry goes way back. Growing up as a kid, I used to watch it. So it's a special game for many reasons, but what it comes down to is us executing on offense and making sure we're prepared and going out playing hard and not getting caught up in all the hype of everything outside of the white lines and going to take care of business.
How similar is that offense that you were in that in to what you guys do here? I'm sure it's not exactly the same, but how similar are they?
Not very similar. Here we're up-paced. There's a lot of nuance of this offense that we didn't do there. Now they've got a high-powered offense. I'm watching the Colorado State game. They've got some explosive playmakers, and we do too. So it's similar in those regards. But in terms of scheme, it's a lot different.
How many of those receivers or skill players did you recruit?
Yeah, really, just Jay McIntyre was the only one. Most of those guys have graduated. There are a couple redshirt seniors. About, I think, 12 or 14 guys that were there when I was there, but most of the roster is new guys.
What have you seen out of Colorado's defense?
Yeah, they're stout up front. They do a great job of rotating guys in. They play 6, 7 guys up front. They're going to try to control the line of scrimmage, stop you from running the ball. They're athletic in the secondary. Evan Worthington is a great player. Their linebackers are active. 53 had seemed like 100 tackles last game. He's a great player, and Rick Gamboa, number 32, has played since he was a freshman. So experienced linebackers, but it all starts up front. They're stout, and they want to prevent you from running the ball.
Guys up front, what does that do for your offensive line? Do you guys change anything up with that?
No, we're not going to change anything. They know they've got to be ready to go. They've got to be physical. They've got a challenge in front of them, and going against our defense every fall camp. It has prepared them for whatever we're going to see. And they're an odd. They're a 3 down, very similar to us. So, scheme-wise, our guys have seen what they're going to do, so we should be ready to go.
It sounded like Monday and Tuesday's practice were really good.
Yeah. Okay. Monday and Tuesday was excellent. Maybe the best Mondays and Tuesdays we've had in our 3 years together. It was that good. And today, guys were a little tired, and we didn't build off of what we established Monday and Tuesday, but overall the work was good, and now it's all mental. Now it's getting your bodies right, getting refreshed mentally, making sure you know your assignments, and getting ready to go Saturday.
Going into a game against a team that doesn't have any film on you, how does that give your offense a chance to maybe overwhelm or overload the defense like that?
It's tough because they don't know what we're going to do. They're watching UCF film, so personnel-wise, they don't know who we're going to play with. And scheme-wise, we've changed some things up, so they're not sure what they're going to see. So that's an advantage. Now they have an advantage because they played, and typically you get better from game 1 to game 2. So they have an advantage there, but it's going to come down to whoever executes the best, whoever makes plays. I feel like we've gotten better from last week. We didn't play a game, but I feel like we've gotten better in terms of our preparation, in terms of how we prepare each week for the game, and so I feel like we're ready to go.
I'd say execution. Are there 1 or 2 more specific things you want to see your offense do against their defense that will help you be successful?
Yeah, we got to run the football. We can't drop back freshman quarterback. You can't drop back 40, 50 times. With the amount of guys they play, the pressures they're going to bring, the front 3, 4, very active. And so we've got to be able to establish the run game. And then in the secondary, we've got to make plays. When the ball's thrown, we've got to make plays because they will load the box. They will give you one-on-one matchups on the outside, and we've got to be able to execute.
How do you feel like your guys are going to do with that? And watching, I guess, the tape from Nebraska last year, how do you think Stanley did in those situations, JD did in those situations, and what do you guys worked on?
I hadn't really watched a whole lot of last year. I know what they've done out there in practice against our defense and our DBs and our secondary, and they've done a great job. So I expect them to, when their numbers call, to make plays. JD obviously has done it in big games. Stanley has done it in big games, but I'm excited about Tyjon and Andre Hunt and Brian Reimers and Woodyard and McQuitty. All those guys are going to play. And so Mike Williams. And so I really can't wait for them to showcase in front of all the fans what the hard work they've put in.